So before you even step on stage, you do a polygraph.
Oh, really?
They give you a
polygraph? Not just like a urine drug test, like
Oh
a
no,
polygraph
it's an
test.
actual polygraph. They hook you up to the
Holy cow.
machines. It's intense.
Like FBI style
But
and
yes!
everything.
It just kind of steered me into a new direction after that. And I switched gears and I went into Natural Federation, OCB.
Okay.
So,
Which I think that's what Diamond said she competed in.
yeah,
was the OCB.
yeah, she's
So
OCB.
I guess for people, including myself, who aren't fully aware of all the terms,
Yeah.
what is like the difference? Because I've heard NCP thrown around before, I've heard OCB thrown around before. Just high level, what's kind of the difference between those worlds?
Yeah, so if you think of the Olympia, is the Super Bowl of bodybuilding.
This is where people see like C-Bum and
Exactly.
Derek Lunsford and those
Yes.
kind of guys.
So to start out, you go through the NPC, National Physique Committee, and then you get nationally qualified. Once you go to nationals, you basically have the chance of earning your pro card there. Once you get your pro card, you are then an IFBB pro, which then you can potentially earn your way to the Olympia. And the NPC side, there's no regulations on the drugs, the performance enhancement drugs or anything like that. So these athletes can kind of, do their own thing, take what they want to help them get to where they want to be with their goals. And then there's a natural federation, which they are mandated.
Okay.
So OCB is Organization of Competition Bodies. They do very extensive. So before you even step on stage, you do a polygraph.
Really?
They give you a
polygraph? Not just like a urine drug test, like
oh
a
no,
polygraph
it's an
test.
actual polygraph. They hook you up to the
Holy
machines.
cow.
It's intense.
Like FBI style
But
and
yes!
everything. Oh my
Interrogation. Okay, that's.
The first one was very intimidating. But yeah, I mean, so
Were you
from the
like
get-go.
nervous that you like gonna set it off because you were nervous about it?
Yeah. So, and they go through the questions. You get to see the questions beforehand, but regardless, you still have to be hooked up to everything and answer the questions honestly. So you have to pass that before you can even get on stage. Wow. And then if you and a little different scenario with OCB is, so you can go to an amateur show. You can also win your pro card that same day.
Oh, okay.
Instead of being nationally qualified. So it's a little different. If you do win your pro card, you then have to do your analysis. And you don't get your actual pro card until
That comes back.
Yeah.
Okay. That's actually a pretty smart setup on their part because the analysis is obviously very expensive. And you can't necessarily do that on every single athlete that steps on stage, or you're going to be in the red very heavily, financially speaking. And so the polygraph is probably something that is a big upfront investment, but it's something they can do on all the athletes. And then for the people who do accelerate to that next level, then they do that focus testing for them.
Yeah. And we do have to pay for the polygraph ourselves.
Oh, really?
We do.
Oh,
yeah.
wow.
So they take care of the urinalysis side of it, but yeah, we do have to pay for that.
Yeah. Wow. It's cool though to see that sort of like rigorous dedication because there's some, and I'm not going to call out any names or anything, but like in the powerlifting world, it's like there are natural federations and there's non-tested federations, but even with some of the natural federations, it's like, well, people find ways to slip around it and get around it and cut corners and whatnot. So it's hard to even like fully trust, if you're stepping in on the stage as a natural athlete, it's even fully hard to trust that the people around you, aren't using some form of enhancement.
Yes.
And so to have that kind of like really rigorous, dedicated approach to it, that has to be incredible.
Prejudging to prejudging.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That has to be incredibly promising as an athlete stepping into that federation.
Yeah. Yeah. And it was from the get-go when I first did my OCB show, it was a fit for me. And I will say, the NPC, they do have some natural shows. They just work a little differently, but they do have some options out there for it.
Okay. Yeah. So theoretically, somebody could be a natural athlete and still get their pro card with NPC. They're just competing against potentially enhanced athletes.